Hello, it's Mohammed here. In this short video, I will share with you the strategy model I use to build a strategy for companies in New Zealand and in Egypt in the last 10 years. And I'm hoping to use and apply the same model in Australia with some organization because I think it's a very good model and it's worth to look at. Um, the model built on Porter's work, Kim and Bourne work, the Blue Ocean strategy, and I added some visualization to connect the dots in the model itself and make it more practical, and you can see it from the start to the end. Have a look. Let's talk about the strategy in the concept level and working level. The difference is similar to the difference between the engineer and the technician. We teach the engineers in university, in school, more about concept level and the reason behind what we do in the working level. The technicians is more about working levels and implementation. Now, strategy in the concept level, we talk about three things here. Positioning, so where are you now and where do you want to go? Trade-off, what you shouldn't do. It's like you transport liquid grade milk as a transport company, but you don't transport furniture. Alignment, how you align the daily activities on the people working in the front line with the strategy you build, and they take decision according to these lines. So there is the current position and this is the future position. This is the positioning. You have to make it very clear. Trade-off, don't go that way. And then the alignment. The alignment, the three things must be clear. The vision is about to make the team focusing and keep moving forward in the right direction. Mission is about clear and wide goals plus some tools. Values means especially the value discipline of the company. So that's make the engineer in the field taking a certain decision based on what. Now we talk about the tools. That will take us to the strategy in working level. To build that, we build what they call the strategy house. We build three sets of strategy canvas, and the canvas is one single page. Overall strategy canvas, this is the positioning and the trade-off of the company overall. The department strategy canvas. For each department, we build a canvas to set the positioning and the trade-off and what they need, but it must be aligned with the overall strategy canvas. Then we build the individual strategy canvas for each member of the team to align her activities with the department strategy canvas and the overall strategy canvas. I will talk now about the individual canvas. We put the activities on the bottom line. The other line, the other axis, is the low and the high. Then we divided the activity to 4 areas. What activity you should eliminate? What activity you need to reduce? And what activity you need to raise and spend at least 65% of your time doing it? what activity you will create, and all aligned with the new strategy. Most of the time, you see the amount of the time and the effort to each of these activities similar to this line. This is the current line. So the one you need to eliminate, you spend a lot of time doing it. And vice versa, there is some activity you should do, you don't do much of it. Now we reverse that, but this is aligned with the strategy. They aligned with the overall and the department strategy. Now, there is a few things I have to share with you to help the team actually in their activities to be better. It's called the culture tool. We share with them something like the ultradian rhythm, which is a switching between when they do activities, how important their break should be. So they should have 90 minutes focusing, and then they switch to 10 minutes mind wandering, like they do something outside of focusing. That helps them actually maintain their energy during the day. We talk about the DNA conversation. They started practicing like clarity, neutrality, temperate your phrase, use the right wording. Also, we introduce a new culture tool like the decision making as a process, not event. The formality more. In 80% of the decision we should make, it has to be formal, written down somewhere, recorded somewhere. Ritual opposition. It's like when they talk and negotiate positioning and negotiate the work, it shouldn't be personal. It's just part of the new culture we introduce so we can be better of what we do. Manage our energy during the day. We talk about you have to sleep well at home. You have to eat well every 3 hours. You have to have the right break. You have to diffuse your negative emotion. The reflection time, that the time after each meeting, you must have a reflection time. Don't go from one meeting to the other. So you have to have that 10 minutes reflection time to say, if what's a to-do list I recorded in my agenda, is something negative there, I have to diffuse the negative emotion. If someone said something good, I have to record it so I can say thank you in a later stage. Visualization, that you actually start to visualize everything so that people can see it better, can memorize it better. Let's go quickly to one of the practical example. I worked with one lawyer firm in New Zealand. And this is the overall canvas, operational strategy canvas. In the overall one, you have to have the positioning. That's the current value line and the strategic value. And you can see here all the metrics down, a mix between revenue, how much they earn from each service, and also the other operational metrics like marketing, training, data-driven business improvement, optimization of the technology. If you take one of these, like one of the service, you can see here they going like increase a certain percentage on the service. You on the other side, another example, optimize the current technology. They going from what they actually now using the minimum capacity of the technology they have, especially the software, to optimizing, and that's the target need required more training, more effort. Go to the second level, which one example of the department canvas. Again, the same way, we pick one service like the family service, and again we mark the current versus with the strategic point where we go. If you take, for example, any of the service like law for children, day-to-day care, DVA protection. And you can see they like to improve from like 15 cases a year to 18. In marketing, for example, they're going from things like irregular activities, marketing, the ad hoc way, to building a marketing strategy for the department so they can have a specific goals to achieve. Go to the individual canvas. I have 3 quick examples. One of them is the admin canvas for the office. You can see here, I just hide in the circle on the right. I always put the face of the person with the canvas. It's personal. We build with them one by one, and then she presents the whole entire canvas to the team to tell them exactly her goal. And we care a lot about the titles, like I'm moving from pleasing the boss to reach high performance. We actually go straight what she will eliminate, what she will reduce, what she will raise and create, and specifically go now like the rushing, double handling, file scanning. And you can see here she starts putting steps how she's going to achieve that, like slow down and do one thing at a time, then she moving to prioritize. So these kind of things as a steps toward this achieving the strategic goals. And again, what she will do and raise in the different area, like the EQ training, the legal work training, to do like attentive listening, focusing, and so on. Even the directors, the owner of the business, one of them, this is one example of one of them. It's like, again, she's going from focus on day-to-day activity to delegate and chart the firm future, going to the big picture now. And you can see here, because she has multi-task here, she wrote what she will do. Again, in every 4 parts for eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. Again, the lawyers as well. Every lawyer built her own strategy canvas. You can see now we can get the vision and the mission. And the critical part here is the how we achieve our mission. And that's where the strategy canvas came from, because now we transforming a strategy from just something on a piece of paper and wishes to practical steps. At the end, actually, we build some key performance indicators and a dashboard so we can monitor the progress in each canvas. Most important also, we have to define clearly the values of the firm or the organization, so that help the people actually take the right decision and align together.